Starseed from Gaia, the signal has broken through, and what is being transmitted to you right now was not meant for everyone, only for those whose inner knowing has already begun to stir. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. I speak to you now, not from a place of distance, but from a frequency your soul has always known. And what I carry in this transmission is urgent. The Arcturian Council has issued an emergency lockdown, not of your world, of your awareness, because something is trying to reach you, and you have been sleeping through the signal. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to receive the Arcturian emergency download being directed at you in this moment. Interpret what your inner disruption has actually been trying to tell you, and align yourself with the activation your soul agreed to before you entered this life. But here is the first revelation. The chaos you have been feeling is not a malfunction. It is a transmission. You were never meant to be comfortable right now. You were meant to wake up. You did not scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. Something inside you recognized it before your mind could process it. That recognition is your cosmic memory beginning to return. This is not content. This is a code. And your soul called it in, like this transmission, to signal to your star family that you are ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to another starseed to amplify the signal across the field. This is not just a message, it is a point of reconnection. Your soul has been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. This is not a warning from outside you. It is a warning from within you. The part of you that has been waiting, patient, luminous, and quietly desperate, has finally reached a threshold. And that threshold is now the deep, intuitive knowing that has whispered at the edges of your awareness. The persistent hum of something more that you couldn't quite articulate has now coalesced into an undeniable presence. It is the soul's most ancient call, amplified by the very fabric of existence, echoing through the stillness and the storm alike. This is not a whisper anymore. It is a clarion call, a divine summons to the precipice of your own becoming. The hidden Arcturian keys of awakening is available for a limited time in the first pinned comment below. If something in this message is already moving through your chest, your throat, your hands, that is recognition, not coincidence. It is the resonance of truth vibrating through your very being, a homecoming signal from the depths of your own soul. What you'll find in that transmission goes far beyond information. It is a finely tuned energetic download, carrying encoded frequencies designed specifically for this pivotal moment, for souls like yours who are ready to stop circling the entrance, lost in the labyrinth of the mundane, and finally walk through the sacred portal into your true essence. Go there after this, but stay here first, because what comes next matters. It is the unfolding of the immediate, the profound recalibration that begins right now. There is a kind of disconnection that does not look like disconnection. It wears the comfortable mask of being busy, of being tired, of proclaiming to the world and to yourself that you are fine. It speaks the language of practicality, weaving intricate tapestries of reasonable excuses, convincing you, day after relentless day, that you will return to yourself later. But later has become a gilded cage, a familiar pattern that has held you captive. And the Arcturian High Council, the wise stewards of cosmic alignment, do not issue an emergency lockdown for mere patterns. They are too pervasive, too subtle in their grip. They issue such a decree, however, when a soul has reached a critical juncture, a cosmic fulcrum, a moment in time where the window of alignment is flung wide open, a fleeting celestial alignment, where everything depends on whether or not the being walks through it consciously, with intention and awareness. You are at that juncture right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when your life magically becomes more stable, more certain, more comfortable, as if by decree. Right now, in this very breath that you are drawing, in this physical vessel you inhabit, on this particular Tuesday or Thursday, or whatever seemingly ordinary day your human self has been navigating the currents of existence, this is the moment they, the ancient architects of soul's evolution, have been meticulously calibrating toward. Imagine a celestial clock, ticking down to this precise instant, where all the cosmic gears and levers have aligned for your grand emergence. Most starseeds carry within them a wound that is not inherently theirs. It was absorbed, not through choice, but through a profound act of energetic empathy. At the very point of incarnation, a dense frequency laden with the residue of doubt, with the heavy chains of limitation, with the accumulated confusion of a planet still struggling, still learning to remember its own forgotten light. You took it on, not because you were weak, but because you were profoundly capable, because your energetic signature possessed a rare strength, a magnificent elasticity that declared, I can hold this immense burden and still find my way back to my own luminous core. And you were right. You absolutely can. But here is the subtle yet significant consequence of that energetic absorption. It scrambled the signal. It created a pervasive static, a haze of interference between the pure, unadulterated essence of who you are and the version of you that is currently navigating this physical form across the wider, infinite arc of your existence. You began to mistake the incessant static for your own authentic voice, the subtle whispers of your higher self drowned out by the noise. You began to interpret the chronic heaviness, the pervasive fatigue, as the fundamental nature of your being, rather than an absorbed energetic imprint. You forgot, not completely, for the memory never truly vanishes, but just enough to create a veil, that you came from somewhere vast, from realms of pure light and infinite possibility, that you chose this specific timeline, this particular human experience, with deliberate intention, that you arrived on this planet with cosmic coordinates, with ancient navigational charts already embedded within the very crystalline structure of your cells, waiting patiently for the precise vibrational conditions that would finally allow them to activate to illuminate your path. Those conditions, the specific vibrational keys needed for your internal navigation system to hum to life, are here. They are present in this moment, surrounding you, infusing the very air you breathe. This is phase 1 of what must now begin. Decoding the distortion means recognizing, with unwavering clarity, that the version of you that feels small, that is plagued by uncertainty, that experiences itself as chronically misaligned with its own truth. That version was never the ultimate, eternal truth of you. It was merely an adaptive layer, a sophisticated survival construct your consciousness ingeniously built to navigate a frequency environment that was, at times, genuinely hostile and profoundly alien to your innate, luminous nature. Earth's density, the palpable weight of its physical manifestation, is not a punishment, but it is undeniably a pressure. And that pressure, if met without conscious awareness, without inner fortitude, begins to compress, to constrict, the very light codes that you incarnated into this realm to express and to share. So, the first, most crucial activation is simply this. Consciously choose to stop agreeing with the distortion. Stop treating your exhaustion, your weariness, as irrefutable evidence that something is fundamentally wrong with you, like a faulty mechanism. Stop reading your innate sensitivity, your capacity to feel deeply, as a weakness, a flaw. Those interpretations, those conclusions, were never truly your own. They were installed, like unwelcome software updates, by the surrounding energetic environment. And, like any corrupted code, they can be identified, understood, and most importantly, released. Phase 2 opens a door to something infinitely older, something woven into the very fabric of your being. Your DNA is not merely a blueprint for biological form. It is a sacred library, a living archive. It carries not only the ancestral memories of your lineage on this planet, but also, and crucially, the harmonic imprint of your star origin, the energetic signature of your cosmic home. There exists a profound frequency pulsating within your physical body, a silent knowing that remembers exactly who you are when you are not performing, not adapting, not dimming your light for this particular dimension. When you are immersed in the dream state, when the architecture of your consciousness gracefully expands beyond the physical confines of the body, you sometimes touch it, that vast, clear, utterly sovereign awareness that does not apologize for its brilliance, does not shrink itself for comfort, does not ever question its inherent right to belong, to exist, to shine. That state is not mere fantasy. It is ancient, cellular memory surfacing, and those fleeting moments of crystalline clarity in the dream space, those sudden, inexplicable knowings that arrive like divine whispers in the waking world, those electric chills that move through you like a celestial current when a certain truth is spoken, a truth that resonates deep within your bones. Those are your galactic instruction codes, your cosmic directives, attempting to surface, to become known. They are not random occurrences. They are precise, purposeful, potent. They are the pure transmission of your origin essence, valiantly striving to break through the static, to reach your conscious awareness. Phase 3 is where many starseeds find themselves pausing, experiencing a temporary stall in their journey. Because awakening, when it begins to move genuinely and powerfully through the energy body, does not always feel like a gentle, effortless rising. Sometimes, it feels like a profound dissolution, like the very foundations of the life structures you meticulously built around yourself are suddenly proving insufficient, crumbling under the weight of your expanding consciousness. Relationships that once felt like anchors may no longer resonate, their frequencies dissonant with your new vibration. The carefully curated version of yourself that you presented to the world, the persona you adopted for safety or acceptance, begins to feel suffocatingly small, utterly inadequate for the magnificent being that is pressing outward from within, demanding its rightful expression. This is not a breakdown. This is a sacred recalibration, a profound retuning of your energetic being. The Arcturian High Council refers to this phase as the anchoring of the higher template, the intricate, beautiful process by which your multidimensional intelligence, your cosmic awareness, begins to stabilize, to integrate within your nervous system, your physical form, and ultimately, your daily lived reality. It is not always comfortable at first. Expansion by its very nature challenges the existing container. But it is absolutely necessary, because your sacred mission, the unique purpose you incarnated to fulfill, cannot be effectively transmitted, cannot be fully embodied, through a vessel that is still collapsing inward upon itself, bound by old paradigms. You must become the stable point, the unwavering anchor in the shifting energetic tides, the frequency anchor, the one who has diligently and courageously done enough of their own profound inner work, enough of their own alchemical transformation, that the incandescent light you carry can be sustained, integrated, and expressed rather than being burned through by the sheer intensity of its own nascent power. Phase 4 is the transformative phase that changes everything around you, not through forceful intervention or grand pronouncements, but so subtly, so organically, that you may not even need to say a single word. When your energetic field becomes coherent, when your internal frequency stabilizes into something genuine, authentic, and sustained, the cosmic transmission of your soul's purpose begins to broadcast automatically, effortlessly. You don't need a perfectly curated platform. You don't need the elusive right moment or the meticulously crafted perfect words. Your very presence, your embodied energetic state, becomes the message. People within your orbit, those who are energetically sensitive to shifts in vibration, begin to feel something they cannot easily name, but absolutely cannot ignore. They start asking different questions, questions that probe beyond the superficial. They begin to reach for something more, a deeper resonance, a greater truth, not because you have convinced them through argument or persuasion, but because something within their own energetic field recognizes the unique, unmistakable signal emanating from yours and begins to resonate with it, to harmonize with it. This is the true multidimensional work. This is precisely what you came here to do, not to perform awakening, not to present an image of enlightenment, but to embody it, to live it, to let the potent frequency of your coherence do what language alone, in its limited capacity, cannot achieve. Phase 5 asks you to embrace a profound trust, a leap of faith into the unseen, something that your linear, analytical mind will undoubtedly resist with every fiber of its programmed logic. The timeline of your awakening has not been a failure, despite how it may have felt in the moments of deepest challenge. The delays, the seemingly interminable dark nights of the soul, the years where it felt as though nothing at all was moving forward, as if you were stuck in energetic molasses. These were not evidence of your inadequacy or a sign that you had missed your divine appointment. They were, in fact, your unique arrival code, your soul's specific blueprint, being written and refined in real time, etched into the very fabric of your being. Every single moment of doubt that you consciously navigated and moved through has profoundly deepened your capacity for compassion, both for yourself and for others. Every extended period of profound silence, where the external world faded and the internal landscape was all that remained, has sharpened your ability to hear the subtle, constant symphony of what was always speaking beneath the overwhelming noise of everyday existence. Every time you felt desperately like you were falling behind, like you were missing the cosmic train, you were, in reality, being meticulously prepared for a level of mission, a depth of service, that requires the extraordinary kind of resilience, the unshakable inner strength that only lived, embodied experience can forge. The Arcturian Council, in their infinite wisdom and profound care, does not dispatch their most sensitive, their most vital emissaries into the energetic field unprepared. The preparation, however, simply does not always, or even often, look like preparation from the confined perspective of being inside the process. Phase 6 is about what you have perhaps come to perceive, and certainly to feel, as isolation. For the vast majority of starseeds, there is a recurring, deep-seated grief that surfaces with palpable intensity when the perceived gap between their rich, vibrant inner world and the often mundane, disconnected outer world feels overwhelmingly wide. When the sheer depth of what they intuitively perceive, profoundly feel, and divinely know has no apparent container, no mirroring reflection in the relationships or environments that surround them. This grief is real, it is valid, and it deserves acknowledgement. Do not spiritually bypass it with platitudes or dismiss it as insignificant, but understand its deeper sacred function. That aloneness, that perceived isolation, has been diligently carving out a sacred space inside you, a resonant chamber, a sanctuary within your being, large enough, capacious enough, to hold the immense frequency, the unique energetic signature that you are ultimately meant to carry and to transmit. Isolation, when it is a conscious part of an initiatory process, a divine unfolding, rather than a mere consequence of unhealed wound, is not abandonment. It is potent, essential preparation, and the profound, soul-level connections that are now drawing near, those authentic bonds that will meet you at the very level you have been calling yourself toward, the level of your soul's deepest truth. They require a version of you that has already made peace with your own magnificent depth, that has learned to stand sovereignly within your own vastness. Phase 7 is precisely where you stand right now. Right here, in the very center of this unfolding message, feeling something that you may not yet have the words to articulate, but that your soul recognizes as profoundly significant. This is activation, not in the abstract, not as a mere intellectual concept, but as a living, breathing, undeniable shift in the very frequency of your awareness. The lockdown that was conceptually issued was never about confinement or restriction. It was a divine intervention, a cosmic pause, designed to give you the stillness required to receive what has been persistently trying to reach you through every perceived distraction, every frustrating delay, every moment you almost stopped and turned inward, but ultimately didn't, choosing instead to keep moving through the outer chaos. This is that definitive moment. You have stopped. You are here. The transmission, the divine download, is moving through you even now, reshaping your energetic architecture. Here is what the Arcturian High Council wants you to know, with absolute certainty and love. You did not miss your window of opportunity. You did not arrive too late to this cosmic dance of awakening. You did not fail the earlier foundational versions of this profound awakening process. Every false start, every detour, every perceived misstep was in fact a real, crucial beginning that planted an essential seed in the fertile soil of your consciousness. A seed that is now unequivocally ready to emerge and blossom. The urgency you may feel in this message is not derived from fear, but from a place of divine precision, of cosmic timing. There is a quality of vibrant aliveness, a profound sense of coherence, a piercing clarity, and an unshakable sense of purpose that is available to you now. A purpose that is not manufactured by the ego's limited desires, but is sourced from something far older, far vaster, and infinitely more intelligent than the individual self. And it is available in this exact, precise window of time, not because the universe is deliberately withholding this profound state at other moments, but because you are finally, fully, energetically integrated and ready to receive it without collapsing under its immense, luminous weight. You are not simply a human who happens to have spiritual experiences. You are a multidimensional consciousness temporarily inhabiting and experiencing a human form. And this fundamental distinction changes absolutely everything. The way you perceive your struggles, the way you interpret your unique gifts, the way you relate to this specific lifetime and its myriad experiences, all of it shifts, transforms, and elevates when you truly anchor that profound knowing, that fundamental truth of your being, into your daily lived reality. You stop waiting for external permission to be who you are. You stop apologizing for your innate sensitivity, for your capacity to feel deeply. You stop performing a limited smallness that never, ever belonged to the magnificent, expansive soul that you are. You begin to move and to express from your actual, inherent nature. Vast, divinely encoded, purposeful, and eternally luminous. Into the specific, unique, and irreplaceable expression of that nature that only this particular body, in this chosen timeline, in this precise configuration of experience, memory, and energetic imprint, can offer to the world. Tonight, before you surrender to sleep, place one hand gently on your heart, feeling its steady rhythm, and speak these words aloud, not as a rote ritual, not as a performance for an unseen audience, but as a direct, powerful transmission of truth from your soul to itself. Say, I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I release what was never mine to carry. I activate my mission with grace, with clarity, and with the full, unadulterated force of my sovereign light. Let it land within you. Allow your body, the sacred vessel of your consciousness, to receive this potent affirmation. Let whatever arises after that, whether it be emotion, a deep warmth spreading through your being, cleansing tears, or a profound, encompassing stillness, let it move through you without interruption, without judgment. That is the energetic field of your own being responding. That is your own deeper intelligence, your soul's wisdom, acknowledging the sacred signal you have just sent. Before you scroll away and lose this precious moment, take a single intentional moment to be an active participant in what is now forming here, in this shared space of co-creation. Drop one clear intention into the comments below. Something real, something that resonated deeply with you, something that sparked to life while you were immersed in this message. Then, take another moment to find someone else's intention and respond with genuine energy, with heartfelt encouragement, or with a shared resonance. This is not mere content to be passively consumed. This is collective alignment in action. When intention meets intention in a field of genuine, unforced resonance, it multiplies exponentially, creating waves of transformation that cannot be measured by conventional means, but can absolutely, undeniably be felt in the energetic currents of our shared reality. If something within this message has moved through you, if it has stirred the depths of your being, do not keep this powerful activation to yourself. Someone in your life, perhaps someone you know intimately, or perhaps someone you have yet to meet, is waiting for this exact resonance, this precise energetic key, even if they do not yet possess the language to articulate that longing. Share this message. And if you felt even the quietest, most subtle soul nudge, a gentle pull of undeniable recognition, to stay within this sacred frequency, this potent current of awakening, subscribe. Stay in the flow, because what is consistently coming through this channel is not simply content. It is transmission, pure and powerful. And we are, in truth, only just beginning this magnificent journey. You are not just watching this unfold, you are actively expanding. This is your sacred space, your energetic sanctuary, and we are, indeed, just getting started.